State calls Anthony Brown.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Judge.
Before you're seated, please raise your right hand and take the oath.
Do you swear and affirm the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please have a seat.
Would you state your name, please?
Anthony Brown.
How are you currently employed?
Went to Liberty County Sheriff's Office, but assigned to the U.S. Marshal Task Force.
What do you do when you're assigned to the U.S. Marshals Task Force?
We're responsible for tracking fugitives.
Now, before you were in civil law enforcement, were you in military law enforcement anyway?
Yes.
Where?
United States Army.
From when to when?
From 2002 to 2008.
And what were your duties as law enforcement in the Army?
Served on patrol as a military police and also as a desk sergeant at Fort Monroe.
In total, how long have you been a law enforcement officer?
22, 23 years.
What's your current rank?
Lieutenant.
Did you have occasion to be working on Friday, December 2nd, 2022 at around 4:50 p.m.?
Yes.
And around that time, did you receive a dispatch to go somewhere?
Yes.
Where were you dispatched to?
I was dispatched to Barrington Ferry Road near the water tower out in Riceboro.
What time did your shift begin that day? Do you remember?
4:45.
And did you
PM.
go to that location?
Yes.
When you got there, what happened?
Upon arrival, I met with the caller, who was George Kell, who stated that they had found a headless body in a ditch, and he took me to where it was at. I followed him in my patrol vehicle.
About how long a drive was it from the clubhouse to the torso?
Well, we didn't meet at the clubhouse. We met at, if I remember correctly, it was at Sandy Run and Barrington Ferry. It had to be less than a mile, maybe a mile, close to something like that.
When you got to the scene, well, what did you observe?
When I arrived on scene, I saw some other vehicles parked on the road that we drove down. There was also some other hunters that was standing around near a ditch.
I'm showing you now what's marked as State's Exhibit 2.2. Do you recognize what this is?
Yes.
What is this?
That appeared to be my patrol vehicle with the hunters that I made contact with on the road that we drove down to get to the body.
This looks like about the time you arrived on the scene.
Yes.
Does it fairly and accurately depict the scene as you observed it as you arrived?
Yes.
I'll tender into evidence State's Exhibit 2.2.
Any objection?
Just take a look. No objection.
It's admitted.
I'm going to show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 2.1. It's previously been admitted. You recognize what this is photographed of?
Yes.
What is it a picture of?
It appeared to be the body that was in the ditch upon my arrival that day.
With the court's permission, can we publish Exhibit 2.2 to the jury?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you familiar with this area where the torso was found?
No, I had never patrolled that area, even though it was in my jurisdiction. I had never drove into the hunting club.
And what is your jurisdiction?
My jurisdiction at the time was Liberty County, the county as a whole.
And the torso was found in Liberty County?
Yes.
After you arrived, what were some of the first things that you directed the other officers to do?
So the next officer on scene was Corporal Martin. I advised him to put up a crime scene tape so that we can block it off to start a crime scene log for anybody coming in and out of the crime scene.
And when that crime scene tape was put up, where were the hunters directed to go?
After I spoke with them and took down their names, they was escorted out of the crime scene.
You mentioned something about a crime scene log.
Yes,
Who maintained that log?
I did.
I'm showing you what's marked as State's Exhibit 2.3. And ask if you can identify that.
Yes.
What is it?
It appeared to be the crime scene log that I started while on scene.
And it's a true and accurate copy of the original that you prepared?
Yes.
I'll tender it this time. State's Exhibit 2.3.
No objection, Your Honor.
It's admitted.
We could publish State's Exhibit 2.3. Can you see 2.3 from your monitor?
Yes, sir.
Was a detective from the Liberty County Sheriff's Office called to the scene?
Yes, sir.
And who was that detective?
Jack Frost.
And when did Jack Frost arrive on scene?
If I could refer to my report, please.
Can you see it on the screen, or would you rather have a paper copy?
So the time into the crime scene was 17:13 hours, which is 5:13 p.m. Yeah, I can see it here. Yes, sir. 5:13 p.m. is the time he entered the crime scene.
And do you have listed in your report the hunters that were already there when you arrived?
Yes, sir.
Do you have them listed by name?
Yes, sir, by name.
Could you report to the jury the names of the hunters you found on the scene when you arrived?
Yes, sir. It was George Kell, David Lovett, David Branning, Casey Durden, Gerald Kell, Philip McCollar, and Thomas Stedman. Stephen Stedman.
And what do you show the time that they were on scene?
The times I show for those personnel was 16:45, which is 4:45 p.m.
I heard you call out the name of Philip McCollar. Was he one of the hunters?
So he was one of the personnel on scene at the time. So
Were you present when Mr. McCollar found something?
yes, I was.
Do you recall what it was he found?
Yeah, so at one point we walked back towards Barrington Ferry Road from the road that we were on. And while we were standing there talking, he noticed a knife at the edge of the wood line where the road meet with Barrington Ferry.
Objection to hearsay about what the other officer noticed.
I'll sustain the objection.
Based on what you were told, did you go to a location and see something?
Yes.
What did you see?
I saw a knife at the edge of the wood line where it meets Barrington Ferry Road. And there was also some Tupperware type bins that was there also.
Was that inside or outside the crime scene tape that was initially put up?
At the time it was outside.
And did that change the location of the crime scene tape after that was discovered?
Yes, at that time I directed my patrol guys to push the crime scene tape back up to Barrington Ferry Road beyond the evidence that we were looking at.
At some point, was a decision made to call in the GBI to investigate?
Yes,
Were you present when Agent Sands arrived on scene?
yes.
Based on your crime scene log, what time did Agent Sands arrive?
1959 hours, which is 7:59 p.m.
That's all the questions I have.
Mr. Weinstein, cross-examination.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Mr. Brown, what's your proper title?
Lieutenant?
Lieutenant Brown. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Lieutenant Brown, my name is Doug Weinstein. I represent Mr. Kassotis in this case. You testified that when you got to the initial scene, when you first pulled up, there were other vehicles on the scene.
Yes, sir.
How many other vehicles were there?
I do not recall.
More than 2, more than 5?
It had to be more than 2 because there was vehicles on the scene to include the caller who took me to the scene, I believe. Yes.
And what kind of road is that? Do you remember if that's a paved road or a dirt road?
It's a dirt road. It was a dirt road.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what efforts were made to secure the road itself?
Meaning like the crime scene?
To keep vehicles from driving. Were any efforts made to keep vehicles from driving up and down that road?
So we allowed those vehicles to leave off of there, but after that, no other vehicles were allowed on the road. Yes, sir.
And how far was the torso found from the road?
I don't recall the approximate distance.
Okay. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
No further questions.
I have no further questions.
Thank you, sir. You're
Thank
excused.
you, Judge.
Yes, sir.